everyone, I am out in the garden and I'm actually working today on pruning my raspberries. These are golden raspberries. I'm gonna turn you around here so you can have a look at them. Now this is my raspberry patch and it's just in a small raised bed we built out of cedar fencing. We didn't have a whole lot to work with at the time, but that's what we put them in. They've been in here for a very long time. Let's see if my shadow doesn't block everything, but you can kind of see how thick they are in there. I haven't pruned them yet. We are in February in Oregon. I'm zone 8B. And I just kind of wanted to show you what I am doing with the raspberries and the canes. So if you look here, this cane right here, you can see kind of the brownish color. It just looks dead. And next to it is this other cane that actually has more of a green tone to it. And you can see right here, the little buds. If I can focus better, right here, there's little buds coming out on it. So these stalks have made it through the winter, and they were stalks that came up last late spring, early summer. They came up out of the ground, so they are technically almost a year old, but these ones are the ones that I will get my first berries off of in spring. Now this one right here, this is one that is all done, and I'm going to be clipping these off at the base and taking them out so I can thin it out and allow more air in here. But what will happen is these ones that are from last year, you can see all the way up here, there's little buds. Okay, I had to change shots because my camera wasn't focusing very well. But if you look on this stalk, all of the shoots are already coming out. And again, we're in February, so it seems like they're a little early, but they probably do this every year. So these little buds are from last year's canes that came up out of the ground. These ones will produce my very first berries this year. And then as they are producing berries, new shoots will come up out of the ground. And I will get another crop of berries in the fall. And those ones that come up this year from the ground will be the ones that look just like this next year. So with my golden raspberries, I get 2 harvests per year, one in the spring, one in the fall, and then I have to clean all the dead wood out. So I am going to work on cleaning out the dead wood, and then I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Okay, so I've gotten all of the old dead stalks out of there. I don't know if you can tell, but it is quite a bit thinner. I have a pile on the ground over there, and I have a pile on the ground over here, so you can kind of see how much I actually have taken out. And now what I'm going to do is, on the stalks that actually have growth coming out on them, I'm going to come up to the point where I see the last bud coming out, which on this one is right here. Sorry, it's really bright out today, if you can see that. And I'm going to cut just right above that, and I'm going to go around on all of these, this one as well, and I'm going to cut just above the bud and take all of this stuff on top off. Now, these did have some berries last year. You can kind of see the remnants of them. And even though they did flower last year in the late summer, early fall, these are the ones that will give me my first berries this spring. So chopping off all of this section up here where the berries were last year will allow these new buds that are coming out this year to produce berries for me. So I will show you. I'm just going to come and I'm going to go right above that spot, and I'm going to clip it off. And on this one, same thing. I'm going to go right above the last green that's coming out currently, and I'm going to clip it off. And you can go around and take off these little pieces if you want to, just to tidy it up and make it look good, but that is really kind of insignificant to me. So I'm going to work on all this, and then I should be done. Okay, right next to my raspberry patch, I have another raised bed that I have some blueberry bushes in. I have two in this, and then I have one that's just actually planted into the ground right here. I'm probably going to move them at some point, but right now this is where they're living. And I'm just going to go through and I'm going to clip out any dead wood and any branches that are seriously crossing and touching other branches, get these tidied up, and then I am going to apply an application of fertilizer both to the blueberries and the raspberries. So I got the raspberries and the blueberries all trimmed up, I got them fertilized, and now it's just to sit back and watch the magic happen as the season progresses along. If you'd like to follow with our garden journey and starting seeds, doing things with the greenhouse, all kinds of fun stuff around the farm, subscribe to the channel, and if there's anything you're curious about, leave a comment down below and I'll do my best to answer you. But until next time, thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you then. Bye.